Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I decided fail. I decided to make a top 10 list of my favorite band, top 10 albums of my favorite band, and the band, of course, is the great Jethro Tull. And there is really no point of making a top 10 uh, list of Jethro Tull's albums because they're all so different and so many members have passed. The band has changed so much over the years, and but I made it anyways. And this is my top list. And let's go. And number 10, it's of course Aqualung. And this is one of the greatest rock albums ever made, and the one that really made Jethro Tull famous band over the world, and till this day it's an awesome classic. There really ain't no bad song on this album. Go check it out if you haven't already. You should. Younger people I think don't really know the band or the album, so that's one point why I'm doing this. Okay, number 9, Stormwatch, another great classic. I don't know, this is so dark album and very heavily influenced by climate change and so forth. And this was released in '79. This one, at least. These are not all originals, really original releases, so can't remember the real year. Okay, let's move on. Where was I? Number 8. Under Wraps. And this is an 80s album, I think. Yes, 84. At the time, the sounds on this album were really, how do you say, they changed. I don't know how they made this album in 84, because this was so groundbreaking, for my opinion at least, and that's why it's on my list. Okay, let's move forward. I'm just messing this finglish is making my head spin around. Okay, we're at number 7, and my number 7 album is Catfish Rising. Oh, the memories of this one. This was released in '91, and at '90s I started listening to Jethro Tull when I was about maybe 15 or 16 years old, and this was I think at late '90s, and this was one of the first albums that I listened. Very how do you say, it was the sounds were very '90s, very nice songs on this one. It takes me back to '90s. Okay, more '90s. Number, is it this 6? Crest of a Knave. This was also released in '87. Well, I'll be damned. I thought this was released 90s. When you start this album and you hear the Steel Monkey song, my fucking god, there's nothing better than Steel Monkey. Very great album. And again, no bad songs on this album. Highly recommend this one. At number 5, this is a little strange one. This was among Jethro fans. This might not be the obvious choice, but to me, it was really great one, and it's more modern and modern version, and it's .com, released in 2000 something. And but again, really highly influenced by climate change and stuff. But I don't know. This was released '99. I just check it out. I don't know what is with this album that makes it so great, but I really like it. It's modern, and this is the last album I've bought from Tao. I don't have the newer ones, just because I think with Anderson's singing and the changes in the band from this album forward, it went kind of a downhill. So this, I think this is the last real good Jethro Tull album, for my opinion at least. Okay, we're at number 4, and that is of course, ta-da, The Heavy Horses. Don't remind this sticker. Really great album on the late 70s. This is more of a folkish album, and the sound is a typical Jethro Tull sound, and the folk is an acoustic album as well, so highly recommend this one. And at number 3, Roots to Branches. Oh, this takes me back. This is probably, I've listened to this album, even though it's on number 3, I've listened to this album the most of them all. Mid-90s, 95. If I remember correctly, this was the time Anderson had some, after this album, Anderson had some trouble with his voice and had to go through some operations, which left him a bit under weather, if you can say that. But this one, the sounds, everything is right. So check it out, Roots to Branches. And number 2, Broadsword and the Beast. This is probably one of the best albums ever made. It's a dark one, epic. How do you say? There isn't any kind of bad song on this one. Again, and I wish I had this on LP, because the cover art on this one is phenomenal. Phenomenal. My finglish is so great. Go check it out. And number one, my favorite album from Jethro Tull, and the first album that I bought from Jethro Tull, based on the cover, is Songs from the Woods. This is pure dynamite from start, from beginning to end. Really, really great. And this is I remember Jethro Tull from these songs here, and this whole the whole essence of Jethro Tull is on this album. If you have to listen to one album from Jethro Tull, listen to this one, and you know what's up. There's some progressive acoustic songs, and really, really hard songs to play. I have tried it, trust me, but I can't make it work, so haven't made any covers. And if I have to choose one favorite song from this album, oh, that's that's another thing entirely. There is no bad, and maybe the Songs from the Wood song, or Hunting Girl, or Velvet Green, one of my favorite songs from Jethro Tull. Really highly recommend this one from 1977. And that's my top 10 Jethro Tull albums. And I have to say, I rarely listen to modern music anymore, because they all sound the same and too modern, and basically it's only a rap music nowadays, so I can't stand that. Don't get me wrong, there are good songs, good rap songs, but it's not my cup of tea. So I stick to the classics, and that's my favorite band, my favorite albums. What's your favorite albums? If you are a Jethro Tull fan, please let me know on the comments, or songs, or whatever. And maybe I do another video about another band, who knows. But that's it for now, and have a great one. And there's a new cover song coming next Friday, so stay tuned. It's a Finnish song, so no names.